They cannot stop us, they cannot rock us, they cannot get in our way. They wanna block us, they wanna mark us, they gon' regret it all day. Hey, when we call the army, you know they pulling up right away.
Okay, welcome to End of the Road podcast, episode number 8. It is June 20th, 2022. Dusty, I like the shades.
Thank you. Right back at you, Dalton, Dano, Mike.
We got
welcome to the podcast.
Two new boys in the studio.
Thank
you. We got rid of some of the diversity.
No doubt.
Mike's already surpassed Kale's limits.
Yeah, exactly. He was busy.
Oh, see, right there. Already proved it. You got one in. But yeah, you boys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Dan Oshner.
Mike Corrigan, risk advisor.
Yeah, that's
Risk advisor.
Ready to take a look at your liabilities up close. Let's get to it.
All right. Okay. So first topic I want to talk. How do you know us? How do you two know me and Dusty?
School high.
School high.
School high. That's about
Yeah.
right. Yeah. School high. High school.
We all went to school high together.
There's so many. There's
high,
so many
that's
high
cool.
schools though. Like we all went to different high schools, right? Or except me and Pete.
You guys were on the opposite team.
No, they
right?
were St. Joe's. We were P-Dub.
Yeah.
You were both St. Joe's? I thought Mike was comp for a little bit or something.
No.
Or I thought Dan was comp for sure.
I thought for some reason I thought Dan was comp too.
Yeah, they went to the same school.
now
we hung out all the time.
I
at
know.
school.
We did.
that's literally it. And you just look like Compton.
Yeah, well,
I think it's because you hung out with Wyatt, right? You and
Wyatt,
hung out all the time.
Wyatt
A
and
little bit.
Butler.
Mostly Zach and Butler. though.
Yeah, Zach and Butler.
You
That's
also
probably what
fucked.
it was.
Oh, that was
we
a
all
trio.
did, though.
We gotta
We all,
cut
oh,
that
it
out.
was
Oh,
a
yeah.
four-way, actually.
It was, yeah. It was,
Just bleep it out.
it was a love square. all right?
Square.
Yeah, we had each other's backs, man. I remember going to a party and then...
Whoa, you had each other's backs.
Oh, we all had her back, but come on.
Yeah, let's be real. Well, you know, you got to give a bro a heads up if she went down on you and she's trying to milk the other guy next. You gotta, advise.
Lack of
First
communication.
and foremost.
It's funny when remember pulling up with Randy at the lights and like I was sitting in the front seat and up beside us and I wave and then Mike pops out of the back and waves and then Foul pops up and waves and she just turns fucking red.
Oh, yeah.
That's when she knew we all knew.
Oh God, dude.
Oh, fuck.
There's so many different high schools now in GP. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I did.
There's so many schools in general.
I'll like
everywhere.
ask somebody like, "Oh, where'd you graduate?" And they'd be like, "Fuck, I can't even." Like, there's like
Well,
No, I don't
Charles
recognize the
Spencer.
logo.
There's
Charles
the one
Spencer.
right
Yeah,
by here.
I hear that a lot. Charles Spencer.
Is that one by the golf course, a school?
That is a school. I'm
That-
pretty sure it's a high school.
Yeah,
It's
it's
an
like-
art school or something, isn't
And
it?
it's like got the new theater and all that stuff too. So
It's pretty nuts, man. I wish like my high school's a fucking hallway.
yeah,
Yeah,
One
PWA deserved an upgrade, but now isn't there like is it a new comp or a new PW?
there's a new comp.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a new comp.
P-Dub still one hallway.
Well, they updated in my year. Yeah, they just cleaned up the hallway.
Well, to be fair, the comp was held up by scaffolding. So.
Yeah,
That's true. Our fucking. If you think about it though, we went through some like we were a horrible grade.
Our grade? We were a good grade. What are you talking
Oh
about?
fuck. My
compared to
As in like how? So explain.
well, I don't know about you guys, but like when I was in Crystal Park, we were like the demon grade, like absolute like
Oh, yeah,
all the fucking way through. And then in high school, we were pretty bad. And mind you, St. Joe's the year like ahead of you guys. I'm pretty sure like fucking 70 people graduated out of like 300 or something like
Oh
that.
my God.
It was bad. Like
Yeah.
2011 grad class was weak. Like it was not.
Our grad class had a
It's life.
few people flub out, but like they all still went to graduation, I think, or still came out and like
support.
repped.
Still repped.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, it's our fucking 10-year anniversary, or 10-year, what is it called? Reunion.
Hey,
10-year reunion. You guys too, all of us.
just
Yeah, I
wait.
won't be attending.
10 years, yeah.
10 years, boys. 10 years.
10 years making bad decisions.
I graduated 5 years ago, so I got another 5.
You got another 5?
Well, fucking.
I'm jealous of you, Dan.
Oh, whatever.
Have you ever looked at like a person in high school, like just driving by the school? or
Man, they
something?
look so young.
Yeah, you're like.
Even
holy
dude,
fuck.
like 22-year-old kids look
Oh.
fucking so young.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through my Facebook pictures the other day, like way back, and I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, what the fuck?
And even 3
People let me
years
in
ago.
the bar. Like,
Yeah, I can't believe that, Mike. It's because you're a beard now.
Yeah, I know. Even 3 years ago, dude, you look at pictures of me, I look
Dude,
like a
oh, yeah.
12-year-old.
The beard definitely like adds a lot of age too. If you were to go like babyface right now,
Oh, yeah, it's a different story.
you could be killing the den. Like
We all
just-
can grow some pretty decent facial hair in this crew, other than like
I
would
just
say
found that
Pete's
out,
the
to
weakest
be
link
honest
out
with
of
you,
all
like
four
4
of
years
us.
ago.
I'm
yeah,
still
yours
not
came in
that
all of a
bad.
sudden,
got
eh?
good. Yeah, it's just
For where I
lighter.
grow it,
It's
yeah.
just lighter. That's all. And ours are high chin. We got the rest of us got high fucking.
Dan's
Wolverine
fucking Grizzly
chops.
Adams over there.
I gotta, like, bring mine down, too.
Yeah,
mine
me
goes
too.
to, like, here, dude.
Mine too. I gotta like shave up here.
Oh yeah, Dusty's is gross.
It's already in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking have to put these glasses on today just because I got a giant unibrow going right now. Caveman.
Fucking, you are the chimp, man.
Yeah.
The Great Northern Alberta chimp.
Is this fucking recording?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, speaking of fucking chimps, man.
All right.
Okay.
Monkey in bulletproof vest found dead after bloody cartel shootout in Mexico.
No.
Dude, listen to this fucking shit. Hold on.
How
Photos
does that
from
even
this-
happen?
Photos
that's
from
what
the
I'm saying.
scene of a shootout Tuesday in Texas. I don't even know how to pronounce that fucking place. 11 drug gang members died, showed a small monkey dressed in a tiny camouflage jacket and a tiny bulletproof vest, sprawled across the body of a dead gunman who is apparently his owner. And one of the comments is like, El Chimpo.
Man, what the fuck?
That could have been you, Dusty.
Yeah.
Man, they got some crazy shit going on over in Mexico. That's
Oh
fucking
my
nuts.
god, dude.
Dude, yeah, they've I can't remember Rogan had the one guy on since like the start of like is it the Medellin cartel? There's been 440,000 people that have died in Mexico to cartel wars or like cartel violence.
Yeah, that's wild.
That doesn't
That's-
surprise me. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they ain't no
Fucking
good, man.
respects, man. Respects to the fallen.
well, whenever you go to Mexico, you gotta make sure you like look up like little. It's just like any place you go to. You gotta look up like cultural ideals or something. Like apparently, if you piss in public in Mexico, you might get like jumped or something.
Well, what,
Man, you gotta be.
or spit or
remember
something.
that girl from Grand Prairie that like fucking vandalized that Thailand wall or
Yeah, I
whatever?
think it was
Like
in
an
China,
ancient
wasn't
wall or
it?
something?
It was in Thailand.
Oh, it was in
yeah,
Thailand?
yeah.
Well, that's just stupid. You don't do that. But
No.
in Mexico, you got to be careful, man. Like, not telling you how to buy drugs
Yo.
down there, but you got to be
Wait,
careful buying
Wait,
drugs
was
down
you?
there.
Wait, when we were in Mexico, Dan, I don't think you were there, unfortunately.
I definitely was.
Remember, Mike?
You
I-
weren't there
I
either,
saved-
Mike?
No.
For
he
some
was
reason,
there.
I thought Mike
I
was
pulled
a.
Mike out of the fucking pool.
Oh,
He
yeah.
almost died.
fucking drowned. man.
You were definitely there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was.
I live
Physically.
I was like, okay, were you part of that crew that got like who got in that fight with those guys? on
No,
stage?
that was the night before we were leaving. I showed up in the morning. We were about to
Oh, yeah,
catch
you
a
guys-
flight. Jesse comes walking up to the hotel reception like he just got railed in the ass. Couldn't even fucking walk. And I guess he
broke his foot.
broke his foot
boot fucking.
boot
guy.
fucking a dude because he was like hitting on some local chick or something.
Here,
like
I'll
that.
explain
I,
this
I
to-
was there from the start. I'll do
Okay,
that, and
yeah,
then you hop in.
yeah.
So we were at the disco, and there was these
Disco.
disco,
Yeah.
and there's these American guys there, and Jesse was with I think Dylan at the time.
Yeah, it was definitely Dylan
And,
Serge.
Serge, but when they were in the disco, it was just Jesse and Dylan, and we were getting cheeseburgers, and these American guys were talking about this one girl that they wanted to like wheel or
I was
whatever.
there for that,
And
I
Jesse
think.
was drunk as fuck and being like normal foul, and he's just like, you see that fucking girl? He's like, I'm gonna fucking bring her outside, and I'm gonna fucking take her back to my room. American guys were just like,
Yeah,
not-
right.
yeah, they were like
Chapped.
thinking he was an asshole, and then sure as shit, end of the night, I'm outside of the disco, and then the two guys are outside there too. Jesse walks out with this girl in hand, and sure as shit, like first thing he's looking for is these guys. He couldn't give a fuck if this girl's on his arm or not, and he like looks at him, and he's just like, hey, fuck you.
Just calling him out.
And then that escalated into the fight, and then that was
Well, how it all started.
I thought there was. I thought you guys fought a fucking local.
No,
and that's
no,
why they were like, you can't fucking.
They didn't know. So the people that arrested him didn't know. So this is what happened.
Oh Jesus!
So they were calling out these guys, and then they're like Jesse's yelling at him, and then the one American guy comes up like he's being like tough or something, right? And
arrogant.
Then classic Dylan. Dylan's like, oh, I think you're tough, bud. And he starts walking up to this guy, and this guy's like, oh, yeah, let's go. We're stopping him or something that. Dylan just walks up to this guy, and they look like they're about to clash. Dylan just one punches this guy, falls on top of him. He just, because he's walking so far forward, like hits him, falls on him. Jesse comes out of nowhere, fucking kicks this guy as hard as he can in the chest.
Were you there for it?
Breaks his foot. No, I got the whole fucking explanation from Dylan. And so Jesse breaks his foot. He's like limping around. It might have started with the guy. Oh yeah,
Serge
called Serge the N-word or something.
Oh yeah, that was the other.
And
part
so
of it.
Dylan was like, "Oh, you think you're tough? You think you're tough, right?" He's like, and Dylan's like, "I know Serge isn't actually black, but man, it really got to me."
Dylan just wanted to be tough.
Yeah, and Dylan just walks up to him, and then he like clocks this guy, and then he falls down. He's knocked out, and then apparently Jesse kicks him while he's like knocked out in the chest. And
that
breaks
was a
his foot.
wild trip.
And then Serge tries to run away and like just totally gets tackled by like fucking 5 security guards or something. And then Dylan got away for a little bit, but I don't think Dylan ran. I guess I think he said him and Jesse just chilled, and then Serge tried to run off.
Yeah, the security guards caught Serge. He couldn't outrun him.
And that was a wild trip, man. There's
That
a lot
was
of
a
things
wild
that
trip.
went down on that trip where
Oh man,
Willie's room smoking weed
Oh,
in there.
dude, I was there.
I was
with,
scaling the
Elliot.
fucking balcony
With
like
Elliot. Oh, I forgot.
yeah,
about
man.
That. That's
I
such
was
a good story.
so fucking scared, dude. I hopped like over somebody's balcony, started climbing, like scaling the fucking hotel.
because you don't get caught for
Stories
smoking weed. Right?
uploaded.
Yeah, so we bought.
Oh yeah,
we-
it's all coming back.
yeah.
Dalton, this smart ass. The room reeks like fucking weed, right? He's just like, I got this, boys. I'll answer the door. Just lights up a cigarette, but fucking opens the door, just blows the cigarette right in his face.
Yeah,
like,
right
not
in the
like a
guy's face.
smoke in the hotel room either, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I
do
was
any
fucked. We were like literally like how many of us were in there? Like 6, 7 of
Oh,
us,
yeah,
including a
there's
couple
a crew.
American boys. Like
Yeah.
Elliot was in there, and
We greened him out.
we did green him
That's
out.
it.
We
You
turned
green
him.
him
We
the
made
fuck
like
up.
a self-made fall from a fucking an airline liquor bottle cap,
Yeah.
like the little tiny ones. Poked a hole through it, made that into a bit. So anyway, we got this dirty Mexican weed. We're smoking. Willie's room is hot box, like so bad. We get a knock on the door and it's like security. And then first thing I thought, I'm like, fuck, if he smells dank, we're all fucked. Mike, by the time he heard security, literally like hopped off. We're on like the 3rd floor, and he went over onto a different balcony.
I went like
someone
2
else's room.
balconies over,
Yeah.
dude. They're probably the people that called the fucking security on us. I'm just on their
Holy
balcony
Just
now.
a stone little chimp.
Some family like fucking just has Mike crawling on. But yeah, I lit a dart, like opened the door, and we were all drunk too.
Just
I just right in this like Mexican guy's face, and he's just like, "We got a noise complaint, man."
Yeah, we definitely freaked out.
I was like, all right, cool, man. We'll keep it down. Sorry about that. Close the door. And we were like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna get. They know that people are selling fucking weed on their giant resort. That'd be crazy.
there
To just arrest random tourists all the time for that. Like that'd be too much. I think.
We used to meet up when we worked at Cal at the end of the day on Fridays and like distribute who was buying what, because we'd take like a Bubba keg and pour like 30 Red Bulls in it.
I remember
A
that.
2.6 of vodka, 2.6 of tequila,
Nice.
and we just do shots of it. We're at Corey Dose's apartment the one night. Smoking joints. We have all the furniture pushed to the side of the room, fucking doing UFC. Everyone's in their boxers. We locked Tom Disney on the balcony because he's just going fucking bananas.
Sounds about right.
He's yelling, just screaming. Like, when you calm down, you can come in. All of a sudden,
Holy
like,
fuck.
Corey Dose is smoking a joint, and someone knocks on the door, and he's just like, 2 cops. They're like,
No.
what are you
way.
guys doing? He's like, UFC? They're like, could you stop doing UFC and go somewhere else?
Oh, holy fuck.
So lucky.
He's like, we didn't even come here for you guys, but we could fucking hear you 2 floors up.
Holy shit.
And then they like look and they see Tom on the balcony in his boxers. It's the middle of winter. They're like, and let that guy in the house.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's fucking close calls for you. That's for sure.
Oh, What were the other close calls?
Oh man, I got a bad close call.
All right.
And it has to do with you and your brother
Does
and
it?
your stupid little car that you let me and Jesse just fucking drive.
Wait, that was Dylan. He left it for you guys.
Buddy.
I come back from my fucking.
The poor decisions we made, man.
Man,
Like,
my car was ruined when I got it back. I was like, why does nothing work on my car? Like, the fucking lights don't work.
That was the Toyota.
You couldn't tell
Man, there
how
wasn't
fast.
enough room for the like in the DD vehicle. He just threw me and Jesse.
You were in there with them as like
No,
they were
I was
No.
fucking surprised late
It
camp.
was just me and Jesse.
You were at surprise.
I was at my summer camp directing, and then Dylan would always lend out my car because I had just sitting at home. He had the dirty D's.
Oh man, that was a rough night for me and Jesse.
I did not know that.
Oh, we
I
hit
came
a few
home and I was like, why-
mailboxes, and we were fucking riding on people's lawns, dude.
Oh my god, dude!
It was not okay.
I didn't even know most of that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
All I
yeah.
knew is like when I got back, like there's like these little side panels and they're like peeling off. One's just like flapping all over the place. Everything's just like not working that good. The AC's fucked.
Yeah.
Can't see how fast I'm going. The
Jesse-
speedometer doesn't
Jesse-
even move.
Who was driving, Jesse?
We took shift work. He was on shrooms, and I was pissed drunk. So
Oh
we made
my
it
God.
like 10 minutes and 10 minutes, and we always fucking switch. But, you know, I do not condone that. I'm
No.
2 years sober for a reason, so
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no.
we
This
don't
is all
play
in the
those
past.
games anymore. But yeah, the shit that we did, man.
It wasn't cool, right, Dan?
Oh, it was fucking awesome. you guys remember that little Alero Foul had?
Yeah.
Me and him were bombing one of his old cars around at the pits, hammered. He just ripping the e-brake, like second gear, fucking
the
redlining
station
it.
wagon.
Oh, that might have been it.
That's exactly what
What?
it. He left it at the pits, and then it got torched.
No, someone fucking it died like on the berm of a road, and we just looked at it and we're like, oh, dude, this thing's not gonna be here in the morning. And someone definitely pulled up to it and rolled it down the berm.
Oh my god, dude. Holy fuck.
When Grabber went to the pits and fucking sunk his mom's car in a puddle.
The minivan.
that he misjudged.
Oh god.
I remember that.
Was that when all the girls were in there? I think I
Yeah,
remember
and they were
that.
standing on the roof, and we
there
were
was
just driving
just
around.
mud fucking everywhere.
Yeah, that was bad.
There's so many crazy car stories, man.
That was that fucking minivan, and I remember. Oh yeah, it was Keegan Freed. They got fucking Keegan Freed to push it with his Ford Expedition, and like they couldn't push it from the front, so they're like, back up on it. So like Keegan's like, all right, he like puts up his like hitch goes on top of the hood. They're like, reverse. Keegan looks out. He's like, seriously? They're like, reverse. He just blows into the hood. Like pulls out. He's like, oh, it didn't work. He just kept going.
Seen some crazy shit down there with vehicles, man.
The
Like,
pits, dude.
Or even remember, were you there for that, it was like summer camp out. Remember that like grad camp out that we used to do all the time?
was that when I fucking
No,
lost
when
the keys to my Ranger?
it
and
was like,
sitting beside
what's
the
his
fire
face?
with the windows open.
What's her face was like under Buddy's car. He like, everybody's like under, like on top of his car and like, everybody's on his tailgate. He's so drunk, he's like, I'm getting out of here. And he just starts peeling forward. Everybody falls out of the back of his truck. And then he backs up because he's so drunk and he just doesn't know where the fuck he is.
Wow, what an idiot.
And it was this close to blowing somebody's head up. I just remember watching it.
Oh
was-
shit!
Are any of
Who
you
was it? What's that girl's name? It was the same girl that hangs out with like Amanda and all them.
Rachel?
No, it wasn't Rachel, but it was like their whole crew.
Hannah
I remember
Christie?
them all just like about to break down crying, and I remember the truck backing up, and it just was like the tire came. It just he backed up like right here,
And
then just went forward.
there's been
and
some
she's just laying on the ground like
dangerous
this, and I was like,
scenarios.
oh my
The
god.
pits, man.
The
Remember?
dangerous.
How did
I remember
nobody
when
break
your
anything?
brother, like you guys got in that twin fight. You were fucking pumping this guy, and then I don't know who was first fighting
It was
him,
me,
but
yeah, it was me
anyways,
fighting
you
him.
burnt your hand because you fucking
Grabbed
put
him
him
out of
on
the-
the ground and you try to roll him out of the fire,
Yeah.
and then you're like, fuck my hand, and then Dylan comes up, cracks his neck, Buddy's too drunk to fucking notice, and he just gets pumped again.
No,
There's a lot of stories of Dylan coming up and fucking hitting one punch. and
Dylan was
people
a savage. I remember when that guy was like walking around the pits and he's like talking to everybody. Like, he's like, I'm going to jail tomorrow for attempted murder. He just kept telling people that, and he like purposely like bump into people, and he was doing it all night. So Dylan like purposely like walks close to him, and then Buddy like bumps into him, and Dylan just like over exaggerately has like his drink and just pours it right all over this guy. He's like, oh, sorry, man. And then Buddy like turns and swings at him, and Dylan just quick thing. I think he was probably just prepping, right? He already knew what
he
he's
knew
gonna do.
what he was gonna
just
do.
ducks it, 1, 2, drops the guy. He's like kind of falling down, just keeps hitting him, and you're just like, oh my god, Dylan, why do you do this?
Then he thought he could do it to Jarvie.
Yeah.
And I was never a fighter.
Yeah.
You boys looked at me.
Despite-
You guys
despite
looked
all
at
the
me.
fights he's been in.
No, fuck no, Mike. I've
You
seen
guys-
you fucking throw
Wow.
some shots.
Well, you guys looked at
Me like this kid's got a fucking mouthpiece on him. Go start shit and we'll finish it. So you'd send me into the fire and I'd go pick one for
Not
you.
me.
You were a little fucker when you were in high school.
I remember I was so drunk. This poor fucking kid, and he's probably a great guy. Came up to me and I was just fucking head bobbing on a tailgate, smoking a cigarette, and he asked to bum one from me. God forbid that.
And he just
happens.
just try to fight him.
Oh,
or
buddy, that sparked a freaking fire in me, and it was just the worst
It's like
fight ever.
asking for a dart.
I know.
man.
It was just how.
Mike, what?
Are you serious? You want that from me? And I just swing and a miss. I'm pretty sure like I swung myself so fucking. I missed so
Can't
hard.
reach anything.
I just freaking fell on the ground, and the guy ended up getting a few good hits on me. And then after that was all fucking done, because it was the most pathetic thing anybody have seen at the pits. Jesse comes out of the fucking boonies
course.
after banging somebody and finds this kid. Are you the guy that fought Mike Organ? And fucking just one punches him.
no.
And I had to show up to school, and the guy's just like we ended up. Monday comes around. I'm like, dude, I'm kind of sorry about what happened. And he just his whole eye is like bloodshot. He's like, man, I
my.
might have permanent damage. I'm like, dude, man, like just not cool shit.
Don't be asking for darts, man.
Yeah, well, I
know
told
better,
you,
dude.
What is
Mine is not fucking yours, okay?
Remember when?
Oh, man,
remember
this
the
stupid
Pitts
shit.
party at Pitts parties when it was like a Costco parking lot out there?
Dude, I
And
remember-
your fucking Hummer was parked right next to the fire. You and fucking Rand were just
Oh,
on
yeah,
empty. Mike's in this passenger seat. Like the Hummer's like maybe like fucking. The Hummer's maybe like 8 feet from the fire, like a big
bonfire. Yeah.
and like the side mirrors just busted off. Mike's foot's out the window and he's just like.
I'm
doing
pretty
this.
sure I was in fucking drive without the foot on the gas because I kept on driving. Oh man, that was a bad night.
I like walked up and I'm like, holy fuck, this is bad. And then Randy comes up to me and he's just like, P, my fucking darts keep breaking. And I'm like, what? And he's just like, they're fucking breaking every time. And I'm like, and he's just like
Flicking it.
he's like flicking it way too hard and snapping it. But every 5 minutes he'd come up to me and be like, just have a dangling lit cigarette. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, I can't believe you remember that. I thought I was pretty discreet that night.
Oh fuck! I remember that. Well, it's just the only reason I remember it is because the party was so big. Like there was literally like probably 8 lines of
It was-
like 6 cars.
it was
I remember like coming over that hill and you're like, holy shit, there's gotta be like 300 people.
Man, I
there.
missed that shit.
There was
300
definitely-
drunk kids.
That ended
Yeah.
with us, eh? I mean, Pitts got bought out. Fucking no Pitts after
Yeah,
us.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It did end
So
up.
we kind of had the last of the.
And they tried to
fucking-
kick us out, and then we just fucking burned Magoo's Landing to the ground. That didn't
Well, it was
last
the end for
long.
us after high school. There's still guys like graduated way
They-
ahead of us that were still going out there.
There's still
trying to start stuff.
Yeah, there's still river days and stuff out there, but like the kids.
Well,
nowadays-
actually, I shouldn't say that. Like last year, hey, we went down.
We
to
went
the river
down there,
together,
Magoo's.
and that wasn't Magoo's. That's Third Bridge. But
Oh, yeah, that
it
was
seems
Third
to be
Bridge.
that's where the kids are migrating to. But
Too.
that also got
Well,
shut down. 'cause it's private.
they'll just keep going until they find a patch.
100%.
Yeah.
fucking- As soon as you
Whole
find
field.
a bank, they're gonna be there. Like if they'll go down to the Simonette if they fucking have
Some
to.
fucking ditch boys we are, hey?
We just
We're
got
gonna
lucky
migrate
'cause
to
we
the
were-
ditches.
We rode the pits, but the other thing about our grade too is we hung out with like the grade 12ers.
A lot.
Yeah,
like,
we had close-
Well, so did we. Like vice versa. Like Keeps was always a really good friend of mine.
Yeah, there was always younger kids
Rico,
around, too.
Rico
Oh, we-
Suave,
We did too, but like we didn't hang out with them as
Carter
much.
Merlo.
Like think about like our group
You know
of
what I
grade
mean?
10s though, compared to like.
Oh,
what-
our grade?
Yeah, like the
In
amount of
PW?
us that hung out with like the grade 12ers compared to like when we were in grade 12, the amount of grade 10ers that came and hung out with us,
Yeah, it's a lot rare.
very very less, like or a lot
True.
less. Yeah.
True.
I remember me, like Randy, Brad, and Merles were sitting at that gas station by DQ on the south side. There's like a group of kids standing in the parking lot, and Merles is just chirping them all out the window. And there's one kid in the back in a cast not saying anything. And Merles just picks him out. He's like, "Hey, you in the back with the cast, you think you're fucking safe?" And he's just standing there. He's like having no part of it.
Merle's was a fire
Merle's
animal
at the
back in the
randomest
day.
shit.
It was so funny.
I don't
too.
drink as much as I used to either. Now that I like manage a bar and everything.
Yeah, no,
Just
I'm
seeing
sure that
people
would
drink
probably
all the
turn you to.
I rarely
even
drink.
last weekend on Friday when I went to the Crown, like it was kind of nice to
He's
be
sober.
out and kind of be in that different perspective and just
Yeah.
seeing how like fucking stupid
everybody is. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
see it
just-
every day at work.
And then going back to think about how I was, man, like, oh fuck, I was the stupidest out of the bunch, man. Like the shit. Once I got to that
Just
certain
thinking
level,
back.
Mike, I want you to be honest, man. Like this, you got to like think about this properly because there's a lot of boys that have been wondering this for a long time. How many half beers did you leave over the high school career?
Man, I'm a big.
you know what?
hundreds.
Fuck you. I disagree with that statement because one, I don't think there's a lot of fucking boys asking me that goddamn question.
They're just all.
All the
he's
boys are
probably-
wondering.
He's probably
I
just
mean,
the scapegoat.
That's not a.
I'm picking a fight for the,
Yeah,
the podcast.
that's a target false.
Probably just a scapegoat. Hey, everybody
Fuck
leaves
no,
their
I
half
c-
beer, and that was fucking Mike Horgan.
Fucking Mike leaving half beers again.
I feel like this is a scenario that's getting created now that's getting shoved into the previous memories of high school.
Probably, yeah. Watch him, dude. Watch him.
But no, there's probably a fair share of half beers being
I've
left
left-
on the low.
I think
left
lots
half
of people
beers.
leave half
I-
beers.
yeah.
I'm a
Well, it's 'cause
whiskey
I just
drinker,
forget
and you
about
don't
it.
leave that half.
At a
That's-
big party, you forget it or lose it, and you're like, on to the next. You don't
Set
have
it down
time.
and you
Yeah.
crack another one.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, how did I drink 29 beers?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking champ.
No, man,
That's
I
why you
didn't.
shotgun every single one.
Yeah, that's right.
I've
Oh,
done that.
boys, remember the amount? How many? Okay, here's a good question.
Cold
How
shot
many
days.
cold shots did we fucking
Fuck.
plow through in high school?
Thousands.
Oh, we.
And we would do 8. We'd do a pack and just a setting, like in a matter of 5 minutes. We'd all shotgun 8 until we puke, and then we'd fucking hop in a car and see who's driving.
I remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. That'll make the cut, but.
Well,
but.
Dude, I remember we were parked at ATB one day. There was like that full first row of cars backed in, and we were just standing in a circle shotgunning.
dude,
And
where were the police?
A cop pulled
They
up.
showed
I
up
should
a
have been.
lot.
I should have been shaped up long before.
I remember
when
a
it
cop
took me
pulled up
to.
and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "We're pre-gaming." He's like, "I can see that, but why here?"
Yeah, no
And we're
doubt.
like,
Why?
this is where we meet. This is where the liquor
Yeah.
store is. And then we're going to the pits. And he's
How's-
like, every vehicle here needs a sober driver. We're like, we actually have that.
Yeah, you know, we were pretty. I think high school is pretty easy to find a couple sober drivers.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've always.
Especially if fucking San Preets in the graduating
Oh,
class.
boom.
Or Sove, because you
Or
had to go beat
or
up
Kale.
people.
Kale would just get
Kale-
fucking
Kale was
ripped
the saving
every
grace.
day. Yeah.
Kale, who was in the car when we drove to that Sexsmith party and Kale's?
Well, he talked. I think he talked about this the other day.
You guys ever? Oh fuck.
when
man.
the guys chased you with the
Me and
tire.
Fal were sitting in the back because we were crammed. We weren't in the seat, and we were just waving at people from the back, right? Like in the back of his van. And we're just flipping some fucking dude off, just going like that. And the guy got pretty angry about that. Decided to chase us. And then all of a sudden, we're going like 120 on the fucking Sexsmith highway. Kale's trying to speed up. The guy speeds up. Kale slams the brakes. The guy slams the brakes. He like hops out the window with a baseball bat, and, like going 100 down the road, starts smashing Kale's vehicle.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you did bring that up.
Yeah,
last
that was not. I can't take. That was me and Jesse. Yeah,
That's
sorry.
nuts. That's so funny, man.
Man, people are scary, dude.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
getting older, there's some fuck people out there. If
Well, I
that
mean-
guy would have caught us, I don't know. What he's
Fuck, if
about.
I had to run into our old crew back in the day, fucking right now, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, I'm staying away from these hooligans.
At least there's not like a bunch of guns floating around in Canada. I seen
No,
a video
no,
the other
eh?
day.
They're
Guy-
cracking
Oh
down.
no shit! Hey,
Guy's just driving down the road in the fucking States. He has a dash cam on himself.
Yeah, I've seen
And he
I've
just
seen that.
he just starts shooting wildly like he's like the opposite of a fucking Navy SEAL.
then-
He's cringing on the road, just
His fucking
11 shots through his
sideways gun.
windshield, through his fucking window. Like,
You know-
fuck, you're a champ.
Holy
that-
fuck.
On that note too, it's just I don't get how this stuff can be justified. I don't know if it's the same video, but this guy like all it showed on Facebook is this dude just unloading a clip through his fucking front windshield,
Yeah,
right?
pretty sure that might
And
be-
then it came out like his excuse was, well, this guy was following me or brake checking me or you know, I thought he had a gun. Like, fuck you. How does that justify? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you don't just whip out a gun because you
Is
think
it the one where
somebody.
he like pulls it out of his console?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with like old Navy SEAls and fucking super soldiers fucking carrying them around, like the people who know what the fuck they're talking about and doing
Not
it.
your fucking, you go to Trader Joe's and pick up a fucking Glock and
Yeah.
800 rounds.
Man.
You're like, yeah, I need this.
Sign
for the
up a new
Bears. You're
bank
like, look
account,
in the middle
get a
of
fucking
Detroit.
rifle.
It's just like, this makes no fucking
The
sense.
only argument that you can say for like having those types of guns is that you like guns.
Yeah.
That's really the only argument.
They call them toys though. That's what's fucked. They're like, oh, they're not taking my toys. Them
Yeah.
damn liberals. Like the minute you call a fucking gun a toy, you don't deserve to own
Well,
one.
I also think that like
safety's
If
always
you're not
up.
willing to go to a fucking training course for just like a little bit, it's just like driving, man. If you pass the course, sweet, you can have one. You pass your psych valve, whatever. You know what you're doing, and you have the right. You have the right to defend yourself, and I fully believe in that shit. But like, if you can't just be handing them out to random Joe Blow off the street after he opens a bank account like back in the day.
Exactly. Well, that's not even that back in the day, man.
Well, like,
They were handing out gun incentives for fucking COVID tests, I heard.
Yeah.
You know, come get a fucking shot. Boy, I will give you a gun. You know, shot for, yeah, anyway.
you can pick up a gun in the States at like 16.
Yeah, it's right. Something crazy wild like that.
I never really felt the need to own a gun, if I'm being honest with you. I never was a hunter. Even if I was, you know, like, I don't think I'd go
Man,
back.
if I lived in a big city, I might fucking want one.
You know what? My
I would-
perspective might change. I've been robbed in Edmonton
I would have a
once.
gun. I want to go get my pal. I've just been fucking.
But I feel like, yeah, if you want to,
I want to go get it for hiking, like to defend myself against wildlife. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out in the boonies,
People
dude.
are
If a
wildlife
bear or
too, man.
cougar
Just some
came-
fucking
Just
nutsos.
like wildlife, fucking
But
go
do you
for
need it walking down the fucking street and shit? Like, not so much, but to protect your property and like your family and shit. Like, that makes.
Yo,
way
you
more
can't even
sense to
do
me.
that in Canada, dude. If somebody came and fucking broke into your house and you
Yeah.
shot him in the head, yeah, fucking right, you're going to jail.
Yeah, I know. There's some wacky laws around that too. Like, there's an in between, and I feel like it should be pretty fucking.
Well, I think you can fight with equal.
I just think
in
you should
Canada.
do-
So if somebody comes to you with a knife, you grab the knife, not your gun.
I don't
and
think-
then you go to fuck it down.
100%. I
What
just
if you
think
grab
that there
a
should
knife
be
and a gun?
there shouldn't be these like arbitrary like gun laws, but there should be common sense.
Well, what
gun
do you
laws.
think about what just happened? Trudeau banned handguns. I know a few homies that have handguns.
I'm not too happy about that.
Well, I just
I don't really. It doesn't affect me.
No,
I
it
don't
doesn't
really
affect
get
me
the
either.
standpoint of it. Like,
It-
I don't
it's
think
not
we
gonna
had
do
an
anything.
issue.
Didn't like 65,000 handguns get sold in 3 days in Canada because of that?
Oh,
Like
probably.
insane, or like 80,000.
Well, I
An
just
insane amount.
I didn't even think Canada had a problem for that to be like talked about.
It's
They
not.
didn't.
Like,
It was a response to the fucking that school shooting that happened.
So
It happened right after that.
Yeah.
fucking idiots. Well, no, that's tragic. I think the states need some fucking reform or
It's
conversation.
not even a Canada gun problem. It's states coming. Or
Yeah,
it's
I
guns
know,
coming in
that's
from the
what's
states
bullshit.
that are illegally.
Yeah.
Trudeau, that's Trudeau's whole that's what his whole platform is built on. Something happens where he can like be like liberal woke to it. So like, fucking the school shooting happened. So all the people want gun control that are on his
So I
side
just
of
keeps his
thing.
base happy.
So he can just be like, oh well, now we're gonna put this freeze on purchasing and importing handguns, and then that'll look good in the papers because we're doing what they're asking, and then he gets votes on the left.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a good way. Like, I don't know
how
they
he wins.
managed to spin all those like.
People are fucking retarded.
What are you fucking retarded or something?
Yes, yeah,
It's a fucking garbage bag, guys.
Is it fucking? Is that Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
This is a fucking garbage bag.
10 out of 10 boys. Really fucking impressed right now.
No shit.
Fucking
Well,
old guys
fucking-
got hands.
Actually,
Holy fuck! What
Speaking
an
of
arm on
stuff-
that guy.
speaking of stuff, Trudeau's passed. He passed that new law. You can have dogs on patios now.
No, they've
Look
had
at
dogs
that.
on patios in Edmonton for like 2 years.
Yeah, I don't understand. Somebody's like, yeah, because Trudeau, we can have our dogs on patios. And I was like,
You're just waiting until chimps can go on patios.
that's really all I've been waiting for this whole time. I
Bulletproof
haven't been on a patio in
Yeah.
years.
The patio in here.
You can't even bring a beer out to Matt Hatter's patio.
Sorry, no monkeys allowed. Fuck.
Just grabs his forearm here. Too long.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a little game here, boys.
Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose.
All right, we're playing a little game here, boys. Would you rather sit on a dick and eat a cake, or sit on a cake and eat a dick?
Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You gotta take an answer.
Hey,
Can you please repeat the question?
speaking of which, have you ever seen videos of like chicks farting on cakes?
What?
It's a real thing. Like dudes fucking pay for that shit.
love it, dude.
No, please! I didn't know about that.
Or
one.
that
For
chick?
real, it's
No, that
fucked.
chick.
I love how he's the one who wrote the question out and he's just grossed up.
Dude,
by
there's
girls
a chick
pooping
that
on
was.
cakes.
By the
all
way,
on-
I'm sitting on the dick and eating a cake.
Yeah, I'd probably sit on one too. Just fuck it. Fuck it.
All
eat
right,
the cake.
Michael.
Dude, I just feel like if I go against their answer, I'm the weird one.
Yeah, you-
Like,
Yeah.
Hey, just
I don't know about sitting on.
don't be
dicks.
fucking weird and sit on a dick, Mike.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, there's no exact description of how that would go. So you could probably.
How big's the dick? And what kind of cake?
No doubt.
The dick is 7 inches long.
Oh, this better be a good fucking cake.
And it's a carrot cake.
I fucking hate carrot cake.
Yeah, I'm eating the dick.
I'm eating the dick.
I'm eating the dick. So I love how this all comes down to what type of cake it is.
Oh, you gave me a good ice cream cake.
Why are you giving me a fucking bullshit vegan cake?
know.
Well,
I
okay,
thought it was gonna be
what's your favorite cake?
I want a plant-based cake. Shut up.
Carrot cake.
I'll give you a meat-based sausage.
Holy fuck.
Oh, shit.
All right, okay. Well, what's your favorite cake then, cocksucker?
Anything but fucking carrot
Anything
cake.
but carrot.
Yeah.
We'll do
Apparently it's cock
a
cake.
DQ Blizzard. Does that suffice for 7 inches?
That's not even fucking ice cream. Dude.
Yeah.
It says on their menu it's a frozen treat. There's nowhere on Dairy Queen's menu does it say fucking ice cream.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking truth.
That can't be.
No,
fucking
there's
is,
no
dude.
fucking way.
I'm fucking serious.
What is it then?
They're
You know
frozen
what?
treats. It's like ice cream substitute.
Huh.
Ice cream
Frozen treat.
substitute.
Hey, you want to go for a frozen treat? Yeah, anywhere but fucking Dairy Queen.
That's like my one buddy that I work with. He fucking eats nothing but High Guard subs every day for lunch, and like the
No
che-
way.
Oh, 100%.
High Guard
subs
shit you
are
pick up.
hungry man.
I
Like,
bet
it's
you.
all
I
that.
bet you he's fucking skinny too.
He is, and it's that arm wrestling dude. And
No
he literally,
way.
you look at the ingredients for like cheese. It's like cheese food. It
Yeah.
doesn't even say cheese. It's like cheese food.
Cheese food.
Yeah, cheese food.
That blows my fucking mind. That's crazy.
There's no way they don't.
Yeah,
The human
there's
body
no
can-
ice cream cake on here. It is a blizzard cake or a treat cake.
Oh, wow.
All
It's
right,
not
okay,
even
well,
fucking ice cream.
what cake will suffice for the penis?
I don't know, man. I want like a fucking Gordon
New
Ramsay
question.
cake.
Gordon
I
Ramsay.
want Gordon Ramsay's cake.
Jesus Christ. All right, Mike, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, what's your answer?
Well, I think I already gave it.
Sit on it. Okay.
He's sitting on a deck and eating a dick.
Yeah, I like the
Double it up. Dick cake.
volcano.
Here's your birthday candle. Blow it out.
Holy God. Next question. You got another one?
Next question. Okay.
Good one. Make me one that's not fucking disgusting, please.
Well, you get one then. How about-
I got one.
Yeah,
Alright.
you go.
I
Jack.
heard it on another
Yeah.
place. Is there more doors in the world than there are
Oh,
wheels?
oh,
that was on a podcast.
I've
Doors.
I think both of there's way more doors.
Doors.
100% more doors than wheels in the world.
Oh, then wheels. That's right. Yeah.
Doors or wheels, because it all depends on what you count. Do you count a cupboard door? Like I count that as a door.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking door.
That's
That
not a
is-
door.
yes,
That's
it
a
No,
is.
that is not
it's
a
on-
path of entry.
It's on the
on
hinges,
hinge.
man.
That's a door. It's a cupboard
It's
door.
a fucking slippery slope.
Yeah,
Car
that's
doors.
slippery
Well, then if I'm gonna
slope.
call that a wheel,
Every
then
there's
I'm
probably
gonna-
more wheels because of all the little mini cars.
Hey,
and fucking,
all the
yeah.
but there's
fucking-
doors on mini cars.
Every
Doors
single-
on mini
some of
cars.
them.
And
How many
Only if they
buildings
open
have
doors
wheels?
in every house?
How many buildings have wheels?
modular homes have wheels.
A modular home isn't a fucking
How many
home.
fucking hot rods have they ever made in the fucking world? That's what my question is.
That's
There's
true.
tons of wheels.
Yeah,
I
but
bet you
how
there's
many
more wheels.
buildings have they made in the fucking world with fucking 20 plus doors on them?
Well,
Think
there's
about the third world countries that don't have. That
There's
many
one
doors.
building-
They don't have fucking wheels either.
Oh, they
They
got
don't have
fucking
wheels
and they're
Yeah.
brapping
It's not.
scooters
It's not
everywhere.
fucking doors or water puddles.
one.
Come on.
Oh, true.
Doors are water puddles.
Yeah, fucking.
Holy fuck.
Doors or dirt floors.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh fuck! Who gave me a mic?
Good answer, Dan.
Fuck.
There's one of those.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt.
All right, next fucking hypothetical.
Next hypothetical. Okay.
Make it a good one.
Make it a good one. Well, Dustin doesn't want gross ones.
Too fucking bad.
Well, like you can try not to make it about putting it in your ass and
Yeah,
sucking dick.
I just did the cake one. It's a funny one. Come on now. All right.
That is a good one, though. I haven't heard that one before.
Okay. Would you rather every time you come, you shit?
Yeah, this is so much better. What about just you could just
Look
do
how serious
fuck
Dan
one-
is. He's like, go on.
He's like,
I know where this is going. Where every time you shit, you come.
No. Every time you come, you shit, or every time you cough, you shit?
I cough a lot. I smoke, man. I'd be shitting everywhere.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
I'd be shitting
You
everywhere.
wouldn't.
And I
you
coughed
wouldn't
about like
shit
5
you would
times.
a
I ate a
girl.
bug on the way over here on my motorcycle, man. Like, imagine that going down on the highway. Fuck
Just
no.
shit.
Holy fuck.
I think it's a good one because then if you can still have sex with someone and not shit yourself.
I need to protect sex at all costs. So, I mean, if I'm shitting on my motorcycle, I'm cool with that, dude. I mean, it's still a motorcycle.
Mike just dies of dehydration from shitting so much.
Gross.
Hey, man, I'm trying to quit smoking. Maybe that'll help.
Here, let's do what. Here's one. Just fuck one, marry one, kill one. And then you just choose, was it Amber Heard? It's a popular one.
I wish I had my. What do you
Amber
throw a
Heard.
phone for me,
Mine's at like 1%, buddy. I'm not going to do you any good.
Daniel?
What do you need?
Amber Heard, fucking. What's another?
I want to
famous-
look up
Kim Kardashian.
I will.
And Justin Bieber.
What? Dude, he's got a fucking lazy eye now.
And that poor kid. You know, I was a believer, dude. I am a believer.
You're the
You
kid
look
that
like
looked
him, too.
that
Man, the
in his
girls in
prime.
school. Well, hey, man, the guys didn't like it. The girls loved it, dude. I had that flow, man. I had that flow, and it turned into wings of beauty. And like,
I get it.
That was super popular.
you know, and JB, like, you know, if he was hanging with the boys, he'd be a homie. I guarantee he
Oh,
would.
for sure. Yeah, I
Probably
don't knock
pretty
the
chill
guy.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but that sucks.
But
what
you gotta
happened to
fuck him
dude.
or
What
marry
else?
him or kill him. You gotta decide right
Well,
now.
obviously I'll kill him, but I mean,
What? I gotta fuck, marry, kill Bieber, Kardashian, or Amber Heard.
and that's
Yeah.
also an easy one. We just
Is that
watched
easy?
a defamation case on Amber Heard.
So
Like,
you're gonna-
obviously we're not gonna marry her. We're gonna fuck her and pass her.
You're gonna
You know, marry Kim.
Yeah.
She's got loads of money,
Yeah.
and then like I'm straight, boy. So sorry, JB. You're
You
dead.
can still marry JB, take him for half his dollar.
Who were the
Again,
You don't
options
have to
straight.
fuck him if you marry him. You can just be like,
Who were the
"You might
options
not have to
again?"
be paying out BS."
Kardashian,
these curtains
Kim,
back
or
there?
Amber Heard.
What's that?
I'm gonna.
It's an easy one. It's
I don't know.
Who? What'd you
Well,
pick?
you gotta kill JB, and then you gotta marry Kim, and then you gotta fuck Amber. Like she's.
Oh yeah, hate fuck Amber.
hate fuck, like straight up.
Like
This is
rude.
for Johnny.
Yeah.
And then you finish, and then you shit on her bed.
Yeah. Bingo.
I'd probably marry JB. Fuck it. You know, you don't have to.
Yeah, what if he's cool to hang out with?
Yeah,
you don't have to have,
100%.
you don't have to have sex with him.
Yeah, and you don't think Kim would be cool to hang out
Kim
with?
probably be too annoying for me. I
feel-
was
I
gonna
feel like
kill her.
Kim's got
That
a
would
pers-
probably be pretty cool. To be
I feel like
honest.
Kim's got a persona that we don't know.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
And,
I don't know enough
I
about
think-
the story.
Oh, Dan's got it going. All right, can you go down?
It is.
Would you rather get a good hand job from your grandma or a bad hand job from your grandma?
God, dude, that is awful. I'm not answering that one. Pretty sure my grandma watches this.
I hope she
Even
does.
better, man.
How about your great grandma then?
And she would appreciate the truth. So
Okay.
please tell.
Yeah.
Would you rather give the
Oh,
the
we're
first
skipping
99%?
Skip it. Skip that one. We're
No,
skipping that
come
one.
on, you gotta
Please.
say
This,
that.
this
For
one's
me.
almost worse.
Let's do
I'll-
the grandma.
This one's
Next,
almost.
it's
right.
either
No.
that one or this one, and you
Well-
don't get to know the other one.
Would
so.
you rather give the first 99% of a blowjob or the last 1%?
Are we doing the grandma or the blowjob one?
Grandma's blowjobs.
No, please.
Okay.
Please, no. The second one.
The
for
second
sure.
one? Okay, so
Dude, I don't like this. Makes me uncomfortable.
So they did find the worst ones, eh?
That's a fucking brutal
All right.
one.
I thought mine
okay,
was
stop.
Okay, this one's better. It's not
Okay.
as bad. Would you rather have nipples shaped like dicks or a dick shaped like a nipple?
Oh,
Can somebody paint a picture for me what a nipple-shaped dick would look like?
Like
Oh,
a
it's too
small
small. Yeah, I would probably get the dick-shaped
You
nipples.
basically-
Me
It's
too. Imagine
basically-
jerking off, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, but they wouldn't.
Dude, the
No,
dick-
because they wouldn't be actual dicks. They'd just be like you'd be fucking playing with your nipples. They just look like dicks.
Still jerk them off.
Way
Dicks for
rather
nipples?
that than have some little nipple dick. That'd be horrible.
Man, a horrible life.
Yeah.
You can't have a nipple for a dick, man.
It basically would be a clit. Some girl would just rub it.
I think I just shit myself.
Oh, you fuck. Oh, man.
That's too good. Okay, let's go to the grandma hand job.
Oh my
This is
God.
good. All right, Mike, start. Would you rather get a good hand job from your grandma or a bad hand job from your grandma?
Well, I believe in the paper bag, so I mean, good hand job. You know, you can figure
Put
it
a
out.
paper bag over your grandma's head.
Hell
I
yeah,
don't
dude.
fucking
My,
know.
my grandma's on oxygen. I'd kill her. But anyway, I'm taking a good hand job because it'll be quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
It'll be quick.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You gotta go in there now.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
my
okay.
answer is the same as Dan's, and Jesus, that was a good answer.
That's your own answer.
No,
Yeah, get your fucking
this one hurts
you
my
had to
soul.
go with the
After
paper
you
bag.
explained
man.
it, what do I want? A shitty bad hand job for like 15 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh.
just chafing.
Oh. Have you ever had one of those?
Grandma, your hands are so calloused.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's a good one, boys. Do you think there's more murderers or porn stars in the world?
Porn stars.
Murders.
Porn.
Oh man, there's some fucking.
Depends what kind of porn you watch.
I think there's some fucking. There's.
Gotta get that.
If you
There's
thi-
no
if you-
way that there's because
There's- if you cut-
what do you classify as a porn star?
And what do you classify as murder?
OnlyFans. There's every fucking third girl in the
Yeah,
block has
but
an OnlyFans.
It
Yeah,
depends though.
totally.
So if anyone who's taken someone's life is considered a murderer,
Yeah,
like
dude,
all
fucking
wars,
war.
Internet's only been around
Well,
for
that's
so
like
long.
the definition of murder. If you take
Well, then
someone's
there'd be
life.
way more fucking murderers. For
Yeah.
sure.
Alive at once though.
In the world, or
Right now,
if
yeah.
it was in the world right now, then yeah, fuck, that'd be tough. You'd have to say porn stars, but if all
No,
time,
I don't.
No, I'd still say murders.
still
man.
say
I still
murderers.
think like.
Think of
You
the
probably
incarceration rate and all that shit.
Well, no, you probably like if you Googled unsolved murder cases or like murders that happen per day. Like, no, you don't know those statistics, and I
But how
guarantee
many
they're
porn
mind fucking
videos
blown.
are uploaded every day?
True story.
But a lot of them are the same actresses.
And you know now with OnlyFans and all that streaming shit, man, there's some kinky bitches out there making theirs. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Tough one.
Tough one. Okay.
Fuck, I'd get into porn, man. Why not?
I would say I'd still say murderers.
Yeah, I'd still say murderers. I
The
think
first
there's
porn
a-
star with nipples shaped dicks. Sure, that would fucking
Look
spark
that
some
up.
interest.
Nipple shaped dick. It's the smallest dick ever.
Okay. Where did this one go? Would you rather every song you ever hear slowly turn into All Star by Smash Mouth, or every movie you ever watch slowly turn into Shrek?
Oh man, probably.
I would probably rather have. Fuck.
I'd probably
You're
have
basically-
every movie I watch turn to Shrek.
Me too, because man, like imagine
No
All Star
music.
being stuck in your head forever.
And that counts as like going into like a fucking. Like
Actually,
a
I don't
Walmart
know.
and hearing,
I could
like,
just-
the
I could
Green
just turn-
music.
Imagine you're clubbing and everyone's just.
Actually,
It like starts good, and then it's like, hey, now, you're like, fuck.
I like music too much to.
I'd probably.
that's
I
not-
actually, I'm the opposite. I could probably just not listen to music. I would never.
But
But
you're a movie guy.
and I'd probably watch movies.
Yeah, you're a movie guy, and I'm a music guy.
Yeah.
I could live without movies.
Because now that I think about it, if I had to watch every movie and like all these movies and they slowly turn to Shrek, I would never be able to get to the end of anything, and that's like half the reason.
You know
I
what the
watch
best part is though? They have All Star and Shrek, so you'd still fucking.
And still hear it.
it. That's a good point. Fuck.
Yeah, you'd be.
Every angle Dan got. it's
Yeah,
fucking
Dan,
fun.
you're
Yeah.
too quick on the angles, man. You make me feel stupid. Let me get
Yeah, the
one,
most
alright?
intelligent questions too.
Yeah, most profound question. He's got the answers to.
So end of the road. It's a
Oh yeah,
segment.
this is the segment. End
So
of the road
end,
segment.
end of the road segment. So one thing or one person, anything that you want to pick that you think is either done or over
or should be done.
or should be done.
yeah.
Apex.
Dan says Apex. I thought you loved playing with Dusty on Apex.
Fuck Dusty. Fuck Apex.
Come on, man. We got plat yesterday.
You did get to plat.
Yeah,
Nobody
easy.
cares.
Dan
Probably
thinks-
It's
not.
because you're always fucking lagging.
yeah, just glitching around the map.
Yeah, disconnecting.
Holy fuck.
So Dan says Apex.
End of the road. I don't think.
I
that-
think
No, I like Apex.
Yeah. No. Fuck. What about you? Anything on the end of the road?
end of the road. How about fucking corporation commercials? Commercials in general.
Commercials.
I'm
I'd love
fucking
it.
sick and tired of fucking commercials being so goddamn woke and everything being so good.
And
Like
ads on everything.
And ads on Well,
Everything.
that's kind of a little... Yeah, that's part of it. But, like, every fucking commercial you see is, like, one, the family is mixed race. And and I don't give a fuck about like not every family in Canada is mixed race. Like every time you see it, it's a white guy and a black girl, or an Asian and a black guy, or like
they got to incorporate
like,
everything into something.
I guess when I'm going to talk about commercials, it's just I hate how like everything's put up as like life's fucking perfect. Like life's just perfect, and like everything's fucking fine, and you're everything. Like if you buy this, it's gonna be perfect, and like there's no. Back in the day, at least you like once in a while you get like a commercial that like had some balls or some teeth to it, and now it's just all like just whoa.
Oh man, I couldn't agree anymore with that, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of fakeness going on.
All corporations
and everything.
are.
Even in the
and I'm starting to figure that out now. Like I literally had to I deleted Facebook to like fucking remove myself from a lot of social media platforms because I just I couldn't take fucking seeing
fakeness,
it. Man, and it's so true. Like I seen this little Ed Sheeran Instagram rant about Ed Sheeran on Instagram speaking about Instagram, saying that it's a platform made for advertising.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing when you're posting videos of yourself or whatever? You're advertising yourself. And, I feel like a lot, like I know for me, when I'm feeling down and shit like that, I might post more than I might. And that's a weird thing and a hard thing to admit. But I feel like, I don't like it. It doesn't feel that genuine anymore.
I haven't had a lot of, I guess I have Snapchat, but I got rid of all social media like 5 years ago now.
That's good. That's good. I look at Connor, and that guy's fucking so much more happier than I am half the fucking time, and that guy's not fucking in tune with anybody. He doesn't have anything. He's got Snapchat, and that's just to get a hold of people.
The one thing that like I caught off social media, that like the reason I got off of it, and like the reason, like 100% of the reason why I got off is everyone that's on there posting about anything. Anytime you post anything on social media, you're doing it. You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for other people. So like you're looking for that You're looking for like. So if everyone's trying to like put out their best foot forward, then what happens is like you're not showing real life. Like people that are in relationships will show nothing but the good side. Like look at me, like we're taking a picture by
100%.
this, or like, or even like just people like posting like their thoughts. It's always you're trying to give the best representation of yourself, which is a lie because no one's perfect and everyone always has their struggles and every relationship has struggles and every person has that. And then when there's people that are hurting, they see these other people, like they see all their friends, family, or people that they look up to, and they see this perfect picture of what this person is, and they feel bad about themselves. And then it kind of spirals into this cocoon of people like just feeding each other's happiness, but also their depression. And it's just a typhoon of shit. Like it's not.
Yeah, that's really well said, man.
Yeah, like
well said. That's what I'm kind of fucking figuring out right now.
That's
the end of the road for me.
Like, end of the road for social media.
I need to get off social media. It's just not doing what it like. I'm on the up and up, man.
They're really good tools if you're like.
That's what I mean. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Well, even like what we're doing right now with this,
perfect.
Well, this is like long form. It's more like engaged. Like it's more truthful to like who we are as people.
Yeah.
And then also the same thing is we're creating it for ourselves. Like we could give a shit if we get.
Oh,
numbers,
exactly. You're
right?
a creator. You're advertising your brand.
Yeah,
like
this is something that we're trying to create, right? So that's fine. And like even having social media is like to do normal things. Like everyone in my family, all my friends have social media. I don't look down on them because they have it, but I feel like that they're.
Well, some people like to be kept up to date with that. If there was no social media, I wouldn't know what the fuck people are doing every day.
Yeah, but
I think it's on an individual basis.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm ready to call it quits. I don't fucking care about anybody else. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, some people like might need to learn how to take a step back too.
Definitely
to
take a step back.
Because that's what happened to me. You take a step back and you start being in the moment a little bit more and realizing that fucking everybody's. Got their shit,
everybody used to be fine without it. So
yeah.
I hate how everything's like bundled together now. Like Facebook Marketplace is such a good place to like buy stuff and like even sell stuff because you post it. Yeah, everyone sees it in that group. And there could be 100,000 people. But then you can't just have Facebook Marketplace. You have to have like, and now it's got dating. Who's gonna date on Facebook?
Yeah,
You're
that's
like, hey,
crazy.
find serial killers near you. You're like, yeah, hell yeah, let's fucking.
Man, I swear to God, like as soon as you uncheck your thing from Facebook single, the amount of fucking ads I get that here's a dating app, try this, try Hinge, try Tinder, try Bumble.
Dude,
here's a video. Like I swear to God, things are just targeting me, and it's just like, what the fuck? How do you know?
You're in the algorithm now.
Have you ever tried actually deleting it?
Deleting what?
Facebook.
I deactivated it. I didn't have
So-
the balls to delete it.
So
yet.
yeah, like you deactivate it, and like before when you had, like actually go to delete it, because like you can deactivate it, and then after a certain amount of time, like you can click an option that'll like delete it permanently.
Yeah.
And before you delete it, it literally goes to a page and it says like it'll like put up like your best contacts, the people that you talk to the most. And they'll be like, all these people will miss you.
Weird.
Yeah, they literally do that. Like they're like, oh, you won't have contact with all these people anymore. It's so fucked up.
Hey Zuckerberg, I got their phone number.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. Like anyone that's worth contacting will try and contact me, or I'll try and contact them.
No doubt.
That's
a good
people.
point.
People have talked with phones and text messages, and I still have Snapchat as a form of social media, but it's more direct. Like
that's a messaging
Yeah.
platform. I mean, that's meant to communicate, so it's.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little different.
Yeah, I don't mind it for like work and stuff. Like Facebook is good for my work because then I don't have to. They can just like Facebook.
I like Instagram because like I kept Instagram, but Facebook I just feel like you can read too much. That I don't like doing that. Like Instagram, I think, it's to the point, direct pictures. It's not too bad. I don't know.
I do a lot of YouTube's my go-to
YouTube
platform.
is my
oh
go-to
man,
as well.
I use it for fucking everything.
I fucking watch everything. On
I watch YouTube more than TV.
I do
Yeah,
too,
same. Probably. Yeah, because I can just live stream stuff and fucking anything really.
Yeah.
And that's fucking.
I don't fuck around.
Watch the 2-time.
Yeah,
Watch
exactly.
the 2-time Dr. Disrespect.
93,
Oh
94
my.
blockbuster champion.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
To the tippity top of the mountain. Yeah, that guy's a fucking.
tippity
I'm in a top 10 situation.
he's like that guy's an innovator.
He's the best streamer, I think, all time.
37-inch vertical.
Yeah.
17-inch biceps.
Fucking end of the road. What about you, Dan? Do you got any end of the roads for Mike's fucking social media?
Oh yeah, that fucking.
Facebook. We'll just say
So
Facebook.
I'm corporation messages.
I want, what am I getting rid of, or what do I
Yeah,
want?
what would
Yeah,
you get
so-
rid of?
Fucking
what-
30-second YouTube
Somebody who's-
ads, man. Fuck off.
30 seconds.
5 seconds I can deal with, and then back to back.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
some shit.
What the
Well,
heck
plus-
is that?
Plus, I pay for YouTube Music. Why don't I have fucking YouTube Premium? It should be a fucking bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not gonna
doubt.
pay $20 a month for YouTube.
Really? I didn't know that. Yeah.
Well, YouTube Music is $10, and then whatever the fuck.
I went
think-
nuts about this the other day about Stack TV.
Stack TV, yeah.
Yeah.
You watch Stack TV, literally, you're halfway through your episode. Not even
And
halfway.
an ad, yeah.
Yeah, ad. It's like it's
watched-
like 5 minutes in, and then it's like it's a minute long ad. And
Yeah,
you're like,
we're watching MacGruber, which is hilarious, by the way. And
Yeah.
I've never watched Stack TV. We're playing it, and an ad comes on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
And you're
Pops
paying
up-
$12 a month.
You're paying for a subscription within a subscription, and there's fucking ads.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's so bad. That I went ballistic about this. The
You
other
just
day.
get an ad for MacGruber while you're watching it. You would like MacGruber. Like, no
yeah,
shit.
no, I'm fucking watching it.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Trying to.
What's your end of the road? I want to hear that.
Mine? Fucking Kale. Hussein.
Oh, as you notice, he's
Missed
not
our
here today.
First episode ever missed, man.
Mike.
Cool.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah,
Mike's already on
boy.
it. Like, I
Mike's
think-
really enjoying
feel me
it.
now?
Yeah.
Honestly, we might have to talk to Mike about him coming on. And I'm actually being serious about this. I'm not saying we cut Kale out, but I think he
Cut
might
him.
have lost his chair.
Yeah,
So
no
Mike, do you
Mike,
want to accept on air
More
to be our
responsible.
producer?
I accept.
It's not even eating right now. Fucking perfect.
He's already freaking.
Oh man, I'm in.
Kale can be
And Dano's a great addition, I must say. He's got the
100%.
Dan is
the
a-
fucking
yeah.
answers, man.
Actually, there's a lot
I
of
like
things.
this crew. Yeah.
Uh,
we can still bring Kale. He's not banned. But
He's not
just,
end
he's
of the
not.
road. He's on my end of the road. I'm just fucking around.
I don't think I am though.
It's just,
No
it's just a
fucking
T in the road.
takebacks.
what I mean is like, we can have more people, and if he can't make it, that's all I'm saying.
Let's just say you're at a crossroads.
Yeah, he's at the crossroads.
Kale, you better watch the fuck out, buddy.
Fuck, for end of the road, probably the Oilers. Fuck them.
Really? You're not gonna support them next year?
I never did. Truck down the 350 with Dylan, and she's like trying to like take his pants off and shit, and he's like fucking. No, he said he's so wasted, and she was just like going on.
I remember. Was that Smash's party?
Yeah, and then
She
Dylan
tried to rape him.
Holy fuck! When Dylan told me that story, I was like, no. He's like, dude, you have no idea. I had to like run out of the car and
The
fucking.
voice just goes down 3 octaves. He's like, give me that fucking dick, boy.
Oh man.
He's like, ah, it's my banana.
I've seen Dylan like, what was it? Fucking that kid, man. Never mind.
I love your brother, man.
He's a
I'd
nutcase.
like to see him here sooner and later.
Yeah. Fuck, he's calmed down quite a bit.
Oh, fuck, obviously.
Just like the rest of us, though, other than Dan.
What?
He lives with me. He's good now.
I've gone down about 3 gears in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Although your gears are fucking, your RPMs are
Oh,
high.
they're still geared high, but good night once in a while.
Fuck, no.
And
This
when you're in
kid-
a good night, though, you're always remain this composure.
I honestly,
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? Like, he's always cool, calm, and collect. Like,
You know what's going on in my
know,
head though?
but
Like,
he-
I know. Like, for me, when I'm
Hey,
fucked
now,
up,
you're
you
a
can
rock star.
definitely tell I'm fucking full.
No,
hey,
but,
now
like,
you're
when-
a rock star. This all-star all night. Hey, now you're fucking hammered. Get some pizza. Go home.
Perfect.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's a cut and paste for introduction.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Fucking, anything else do you want to talk about before?
Yeah, if there's anything you boys want to bring up?
Peace, love, and happiness, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a freestyle ski coach. If any of your audience has kids,
Yeah, and
wants
Mike
to-
rips it up on
and
those skis.
wants to put their kids in an awesome sport that will fulfill them through a lifetime, I would be happy to
what's
assist them.
That's actually hilarious because whenever anybody ever talks about skiing to me, I'm always like, yeah, I got a buddy named Mike. He's so good, man. And I just talk about him like, oh, yeah, I once saw him do like a backflip, and I just talk about the giant jump, and then I'm fucking
Yeah,
nothing
man,
else to
I-
contribute to a conversation after
before
that.
we leave, remember Jasper, Dusty?
Oh, God. Yeah,
Oh,
you can
fuck.
bring that up.
This
That
is
should
a-
be the end of the road. Me skiing
Yeah,
ever
your
again.
skiing career is the fucking end of the road.
I was gonna say I don't think Dusty's ever been on
Oh,
skis.
no.
Well,
me and Randy,
snowboarding.
we go to
Yeah.
Jasper, right? Me and Randy have fucking boarded. Like, I can do backflips. I'm not like Mike, but I'm fairly decent at snowboarding. And Randy's like about the same skill level too.
Yeah, Randy's
We-
really good, too.
We're going to Jasper, and then my parents are like, you can bring someone else. So I go to Dusty. I'm like, hey, you snowboarded, right? Dusty's like, yep, for sure, definitely. have."
Suicide Hill.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
Sorry,
all right,
Thrill
we're
Hill.
going to Jasper. So me and fucking Randy, we get out of the parking lot. We got all our shit fucking strapped on. You know, like the parking lot where you're leaving Jasper. Like it's that first ride of the T-bar. You're so pumped. Me and Randy are just fucking shredding. We're just like going down. Everything's good. We get there. We're waiting. Next thing you know, I see my mom show up. I'm like, that's kind of odd. Mom showing up third. My dad, then my sister. I see Dusty coming down the hill. He's just fucking plowing. Just
I
really-
can't straight line. It scares the shit out of me.
So me and Randy see that. We're like, what the fuck? Like,
Just carving down the hill the whole time. And when I go to straight, like I've done it. I've tried to straight line a few times, but every time I tip of my board will hit that. And all it took was me wiping out hard like 4 or 5 times before I was like, yeah,
He
not for
wasn't
me.
even carving though. He was penduluming like down Jasper.
Traversing.
So we basically
Dude, we started out on every black run
We-
imaginable.
we-
It wasn't like, oh, Dusty, you fucking suck. We'll go on the first one and fucking teach you a few things. It was like
We
black,
weren't
black, black.
But anyway, Dusty did all bad, and like he was hanging out with my parents. And me and Randy fucked off basically.
Dude, that wasn't even the story of the trip. The
But
story
this-
was we were in the fucking...
yeah, this is where I was getting to.
We were in the fucking...
the board
park, yeah.
So me and Dusty me and Randy are hitting the jumps. We're fucking doing our little tricks, nothing too crazy. And then Dusty's like fucking wants to be involved or whatever. I don't know what you got into you basically, but the board park's like we're halfway up the board park and there's like the jump and then there's the orange fence. Dusty's like, oh, like thinks it'd be funny to like sit on his ass in between the two like bindings and ride down. He sits on it and fucking like
Too much
literally
speed.
takes off and he can't stop and he blows into the orange like divider net
Just get caught
at the end of the end of the board park, like reams into it. The net captures him, but the board squeaks through and goes all the way down into the fucking main chairlift to Jasper.
Yeah,
So
and
Dusty-
everybody's looking up. I'm like tangled in
and
this
it,
fucking
like,
orange
flew
net.
in there and like went past the chairlift like into the
Jesus,
ditch,
man, that's like
kinda.
a death rocket. Where's
Oh.
your leash at,
Oh
bro?
man,
And,
honestly,
dude,
the most embarrassing
Dusty's
thing
just
ever.
running
Running
down
down
the
the hill.
hill.
That's my board. I'm fucking going. Everybody's like, oh
He was
god.
so
You should have
pissed.
said, whose fucking board is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's fucking bored? I'll get that.
I'll get that. And I'm gonna go yell
Oh,
at this
don't worry,
guy.
I see it on I'm way up.
I'm gonna give him my 2 cents.
Yeah.
I think his phone number's on the board. I'm gonna check out.
It was a rental.
Yeah, no, but yeah, fuck, man. Skiing starts Tuesday, Thursday. I'm super fucking stoked.
Wait,
about
now
that.
in the summer?
Yeah, dude, I'm running the water ramp. So I was just gonna say, you guys,
should
I'll
come-
send you the link.
I should
You
come
can go pay $100 for your liability waiver, and then I'll open it up and we'll throw some redemption. We'll
Wait,
let you hit the big
I have
jumps
to pay
into the pool.
$100 fucking dollars.
Liability. You gotta sign this form.
Yeah, so you
before
don't
go
die,
kill
and then
yourself.
$20 a day. You gotta have liability, like athlete liability, right? So it makes sense.
I am an athlete.
This is
I was
just
just gonna say,
coming off
if
your
I pay $100,
insurance.
I'm considered an athlete.
You fucking betcha.
Just Mike, all right.
No, it just makes sure that nobody gets mad at me in case you die. But,
Yeah.
My mom will still get mad at you.
yeah, I know.
She just can't go after you.
La-di-da-di-da, piece of paper.
Now you're sober, so you'll be good. There we
Oh
go.
man, yeah, no, I'm a coach. I take it serious, man.
How would you coach Dusty to go down?
We're
the water
not
ramp?
curling out there, man. We're doing some gnarly shit that people can get hurt at doing. So
Do you-
yeah, I take
I'd
it
go
pretty
down
serious
it.
with these.
Do you
kids.
ski and snowboard then, Mike? Or what do
I
you
know
do?
how to do both, but if you see me snowboarding, I could do. Definitely sounds like I can do
You're
better
better
than
than
you.
me.
but I
No
can't hit
question.
jumps or do rails on a snowboard. I never try, but like I can carve on both edges. But skiing, obviously, that's
Yeah, you used to do competitions.
Oh
used
yeah,
to win.
yeah. Fucking
Exactly.
won Alberta champs, then blew my knees out, and fucking that's about it.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, well, I think that's it. We're gonna run out of room here pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess we should just close her down. Moving forward, we're going to have more segments. I want to do more segments.
More segments. We're gonna do more hypotheticals. Be a little bit more prepared for each episode, and then we're also getting Dylan to write us a little list.
And then we're going to get some good content from International Fight Week. Hopefully we can talk to a few fighters, just bullshit with them or something.
I guess we'll talk about that right now, because then I can just throw this at the start.
Yeah, exactly.
Preface it. But yeah, so we're going to UFC 276. We said in the last episode, we're going to bring our camera down. We're going to get as much footage as possible. We're going to have vlog life. We're probably going to make a nice little movie out of it, best we can.
And yeah, try to get some good content, some unique content that you probably can't really get too many places. So,
Okay. It's a hell of a card. You'll be down in Vegas, and yeah.
You go down to the pits with a GoPro, it'll be the same thing.
I wish, dude, you know
How
how, bad I
about
wish
me
we
and
would've
Dan
filmed
go to the
shit back.
Pits party? You go to UFC. We'll come
Yeah.
back and
See
compare
who-
footage.
Better
See who-
footage.
Yeah.
You got Sean O'Malley, we got fucking Jamie Silva.
Woo!
Let's see who throws a better
name
sucker
that
punch.
went nowhere, dude.
All
Hey,
right,
you should clip that for Mike and we'll tag him on Facebook.
Yeah.
No, thank you, man.
No, thank you.
All right. With that being said, everyone, we love you guys. We appreciate the support. If you made it all the way to the end, we appreciate it.
Yeah, like,
being
comment,
said-
subscribe.
We appreciate both of you guys coming on.
Yeah.
Until
Thanks,
next
boys.
time.
Cheers.
Peace out, guys.
They cannot stop us, they cannot rock us, they cannot get in our way. They wanna block us, they wanna mark us, they gon' regret it all day.